What's going on, everybody in the interbutt? It is me, Chef Lubu, here to teach you how to cook another awesome video game themed dish. Today, we're cooking the Winston.
Hi there.
That's right, I've got another Overwatch themed dish. The last one was so successful, I am now a multi-bajillionaire, and I don't even need to make these videos anymore, thanks to the numerous contributions from my viewers. But for some reason, I'm still making them. From me to you, my loving and adoring and fans who are, you're okay. We know the beta has ended. Now we are all eagerly anticipating the release of the game. And I've got the dish that is gonna get you in the mode to get ready for the release. Get the hype going, get the energy going, get the practice montage from the 80s going. We're running, we're punching things in the freezer. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna go over the ingredients and then I'm gonna make you hungry. So obviously you want to get everything ready with your mise en place. That's your everything in place before you get started. That way you're not running to the store midway through the recipe and missing ingredients and fucking it up for everybody. So first things first is the bread. The bread's the most important part of this dish and any sandwich really. For this dish you're going to want a thick crumb bread. I'm using a brioche, and you see that I've cut these in very thick slices. And you can see the thick grain on that, the thick crumble on that. That's gonna help to absorb all of the custard liquid and really just be delicious when you bite into it. Our seasonings are gonna be sugar, nutmeg, and cinnamon. We're gonna use 2 tablespoons of sugar, about a half teaspoon of cinnamon, and a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. I've already got those pre-mixed, but measure those out beforehand. We're gonna do 4 eggs, 4 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna have 3 diced bananas, and I'll show you how you should cut those for this dish. We got bacon. I've already cooked and been eating off camera. You don't know about that, but I got a 1 pack of bacon. I've got my crunchy peanut butter.
Did someone say peanut butter?
This is a texture-based dish, guys. If you don't like crunchy peanut butter, get over it. You can do creamy, it's not as good. That's fine. Live your life how you want to. Wrong. But we're using crunchy peanut butter. Powdered sugar is going to be used as a topping alongside some raspberry preserves. And then my final ingredient is only for you who are legally able to drink in your state or country, and that is Grand Marnier. We're going to use about a tablespoon of Grand Marnier. It's an orange liqueur. It's going to give it a nice spice and a little bit of flavor, and it's going to be awesome. Grand Marnier. It'll wash away the feeling of losing on behalf of your team. If you are not old enough to drink, get a hobo to buy it for you. No, wait till you're old enough. It's not that big a deal, it's just alcohol. You can sub it with a non-alcoholic orange mixer type thing. Oh, and milk. Don't forget about milk, use whole fat milk. This is not a healthy dish. So those are our ingredients. I'm gonna show you what we do when we mix them up. It's gonna get started. All right, so let me show you what I meant by how to cut my banana. So I got my bananas here. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut what is commonly referred to as the bottom of it off. A lot of people peel bananas from the wrong side. This is actually the easiest side to peel a banana from, not this side. That side you end up destroying the banana in the process. But if you just cut the bottom of the banana off, you can actually peel it super easy. So that's a tip. See that? No destroying the banana, no squishing it, none of that. Now I take my ceramic knife here, and we're gonna cut it into thirds. So I'm gonna cut it here and here. And then I'm gonna cut each of these thirds in half. That way there's not too much curvature in the banana. That's gonna keep it from basically messing up the way your sandwich is shaped. So bananas, that's easy, right? Ceramic knives are nice when you're cutting produce or fruit because they don't oxidize like metal does on the ingredient. So you don't want any egg white in this dish. And the reason for that is that it'll actually cause you to get more eggy flavor. The sulfur compound that's in the egg white is actually what causes that egg flavor that you're so familiar with. We don't want that because we have a specific flavor we're going for. So you're gonna separate your yolk from your egg white. And the easiest way to do this is with your hands. You can just go from side to side, and then you put the egg in there, and you will separate it Pretty much the easiest way. You don't have to be 100% perfect, but you know, try your best. And now we're gonna add our seasonings. That's our 2 tablespoons of sugar, half teaspoon of cinnamon, and a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. So we're gonna add that in there. That's gonna give us some really awesome flavors. And we're gonna whisk that before we add in our milk. So we're whisking, whisking, whisking. The reason you're whisking, you don't want any clumps. The clumps can really make for an ugly dish. We're not gonna do that. Just a little bit of the Grand Marnier. If you're under 21, you can't watch this. I'm just kidding, you can watch, you just can't drink it. Unless you live in Europe, where it's cool. So, bread, thick cut, nice. First thing I'm gonna do, peanut butter. No label, because I don't know if we need to or not. Is this like a 90s rap video where you can't show the labels or anything? So we got our crunchy peanut butter. We're gonna spread that on the bread. Spread that bread. Hashtag it. Yeah, you don't have to. And then, take some of your nanners, your bananas. We're just gonna lay these out. We'll do 3 slices on that. And then we're gonna take some bacon, and we're gonna lay the bacon across the other way. We're gonna take our other slice of bread, and just press it down. That's real simple. It's gonna be real delicious. Crazy delicious. That one's done. Put it to the side. Pull out another one. And you can make, with these portions, you can make about 8 sandwiches, maybe, 4, 5, 6 sandwiches. 6, anywhere between 4 and 8, depending on your slice of bread. Who knows? It's magic, it's a mystery. So that's good. We're gonna save our preserves and our powdered sugar for when we finish cooking, because this is gonna be used for plating, so that's gonna stay to the side. We're gonna take this over to the pan with our butter, and we're gonna cook them. I'll show you how to do that. All right, so we're gonna start by putting the French toast in the wash, getting a nice soak in there. You want it to soak up into the bread. That's why we chose the thick bread. We're gonna put it in the pan, cook it till it's brown on one side, and then flip it. It's that easy. It's a very simple cook process. Once it's been cooked through on both sides, take it off and plate it. There's nothing crazy about this cook process. Anybody can do it, and you're gonna get a pretty great result every time. We have pulled our sandwiches free from the pan. They are awesome and cooked really well. And some of them fell apart, but no, it happens. Sometimes delicious food falls apart. Still delicious food. That's the nice thing about it. So I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna plate them for you. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna plate them. You can plate them however you want though. I just like to be fancy, that's me, you know. So I'm gonna take each sandwich, right? Take it, put it down here. I'm gonna cut it diagonal ways, crossways, you know what I'm saying? Put that, boom, right there. That's one. Pick the best of the best here, pick of the litter. Take this one, again, crossways. And we're gonna put this one different than the last one. So it's kind of like jaggy jag, jiggy jag. Take this last one here. And these will cut real easy. You don't need to put a lot of pressure on that. They cut right through. And we'll go back the same way we started. Zigzag, kind of a zigzag. Plays with the eyes a little bit. That's always a big thing. Now, clean plate, sandwiches. Take your powdered sugar. You're just gonna lightly dust that. Break it up, dust it. Powder. Powder, 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 powder. Then we're gonna take our raspberry fruit preserves and my tiny raku cutlery knife. And we're just gonna do a nice little thing right here on the top middle of each one. And they're plated, that's it, man. You could serve this to the Queen of England or the King of fictional country. Doesn't matter. This is the Winston, man. This is a gorilla witch. This is a sandwich for an animal large enough and powerful enough to tear your arms off at the sockets. It's like a Wookiee, but meaner and stronger. And a space one at that, because he's actually Goku. So, Boom, that's it, right? That's the Winston. You have a fried peanut butter bacon banana sandwich on French toast with powdered sugar, raspberry preserve. The only thing left to do is eat it, taste it, taste victory and glory. I gotta get some of this. About to try me some of my food. Now I'm gonna take my knife. I'm gonna get this preserves on there. It's so delicious. It's got bacon, salt, savory, peanut butter, crunch, banana, smooth flavors, French toast, the powdered sugar, and the raspberry. It all just comes together so perfectly. It's such a complex but perfectly weighted flavor. It's so good. Damn. This is the Winston. This is Chef Lubu. This is Cooking with Lubu. If you like the video, like, subscribe, share it with your friends. Remember that we only succeed on the sharing of you guys and support, so I always appreciate that. You can find a link to my Twitter and Facebook at the bottom. Thank you to Raku Cutlery, and I will see you guys on the Foods of Justice. Hey guys, if you liked today's episode, it was brought to us by the nice folks at Raku Cutlery, who gave me a sweet set of ceramic knives that you saw in the video. If you would like to win your own Raku Cutlery knives, there's a link in the comments section where up to 3 viewers will be chosen at random to win the knives. So you can win your own set of Raku Cutlery. These are really nice ceramic knives, so check that out. And thanks to Raku Cutlery.